All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers continuing to labor in his work, pushing out this gospel in all true faith and sincerity. So, in this lesson, wanted to go into prophecy, all right, and the fact that the so-called white man, which is the Edomites, that's your biblical nationality, all right, Esau, and the fact that you're well documented when concerning future prophecy, all right, because you got those naysayers out there, such as this guy Vocal Malone, who, in their feeble attempts to discredit this truth, they reach, all right, when they come out and say that the Edomites has been destroyed, all right, or it's extinct, all right, which the elder out there in Dallas, the elder Yashawamba, posed a question to you, and he said, show us the evidence on that, all right? And I'm waiting on that as well, man. I want to see evidence, all right, in the Bible, like the elder said, not just some documents that you pulled up, all right? Show us in prophecy what the so-called white man or the nation of Edom is destroyed, all right? Or was victim of genocide or whatever, which that don't make any sense at all, man, because even if you step out of the arena of, the whole biblical box, all right, and just from a historical point of view, if you had any nation on this planet that was victim of genocide, that was eradicated off the face of the earth, it'll be more news on that, man, all right? It would be more information on that subject, man, all right? That wouldn't be nothing just in the shadows, all right? The reason why, in the first place, the nation of Edom, or Esau, the Edomites, is in the shadows and is in the background, and these historians don't like to deal with it because they know that that applies to the so-called white man, all right? Just the fact alone that the whole topic of Esau and Edom is in the background, all right? It's not on the forefront. It's been suppressed, all right? That alone is proof that the so-called white man is trying to shy away from being attached to that nation, the nation of Edom, because anybody with any sense, when you read anything concerning the nation of Edom, the Edomites, Esau, you go back to the origins or the humble beginnings of Esau, the only nation by process of elimination, the only nation on the planet that fit the Edomites is you so-called white people, all right? That's why they don't like to deal with that. And in the spirit, this guy, Vocal Malone, you're an Edomite, man. I believe that you're an Edomite, all right? Because in your spirit, you trying to bury that whole idea of Esau, all right? You're just trying to dismiss them as if they was a nation in the past, all right? Well, show us the information where they was done away with, all right? And while you doing that, we're going to continue to show you prophecies which concerns Esau, man, and Edom, all right? Now, I want you to explain this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Right, so this is Ezra. He's asking the Lord, all right, what shall be the sign of the times, so to speak? All right, divide the times for me. Give me a measuring stick of when the end gonna come, all right? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth, right? So Ezra, again, is asking the Lord to show him pretty much the end of the times, all right? The end of the nations ruling in the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, all right? When the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, led by Yahushua, all right, coming into power, which this hasn't happened yet, all right? This is a future prophecy. Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. So right here, you cut, man. And anybody out there that subscribed to this idea that Esau or the nation of Edom was done away with in the past. All right? How could this be when the scriptures say for Esau is the end of the world? All right? So by your logic, if Esau was eradicated, whatever, which you haven't gave a date on that, by the way, you haven't given us a date or, just circular history, a roundabout time period. You haven't given us nothing, man, to support that, all right? But let's just say, for argument's sake, whatever date it was, let's just say before Yahushua hit the scene or whatever. Let's just say that was when the Edomites, which that wouldn't make sense because Herod was an Edomite. So you guys is done, man. It's no way to even support your thinking, man. I couldn't even help you if I wanted to, man. All right? The fact is that Esau is still on the planet, and they play a major role in future prophecy, man. All right? Scriptures say Esau is the end of the world. The word Esau and the word end is in the same breath. So you can't escape that, all right? This is Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. Right, so when was the day of Jerusalem? All right? This is a future prophecy. Jerusalem hasn't had its day yet, man. All right? We waiting on the day of Jerusalem, the day when the Lord raised up Israel, man. Who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Right. And you notice that Edom and Babylon is in the same context. Why is that? Because this dealing with America, man. Which is, again, future prophecy. That's prophecies concerning America that hasn't come to pass yet, man. All right? And you can't say that this talking about ancient Babylon because, again, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. All right? Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. And how did they serve us? They hung us, they castrated us, and even a lot of information came out on this past Christopher Columbus Day, which we already knew, but, the spirit rained on his parade, all right, with the fact that that devil used to dash the natives' babies against the rocks, all right? In verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, right? So who rewarded us with that action, man? The so-called white man did us like that, so we're going to do him like that. You'd like to say Edom, well, a lot of different naysayers out there, they try to say that Esau is the Arabs. And man, come on, man. All right? That don't make sense. Which is only proof that you damn devils know that you're the Edomites, all right? Because why are you trying to dismiss the Edomites? You trying to cast the Edomites off. Either you saying they have been eradicated off the planet, they extinct like the dinosaurs, or either you altogether saying that you're trying to put them on another nation. Which, at the end of the day, it only proves that you so-called white people are the Edomites, man. You trying to escape from your destiny, man. All right? You trying to run from your judgment. Matter of fact, let me get that, because that's prophesied in the scriptures, all right, that you're going to actually attempt to do that. All right? This is Ezekiel 35 and 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. All right? You know what? Let me start at the top. All right? Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Right. And Mount Seir is dealing with Esau, Edomites, you so-called white people, all right? And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Right? That haven't come to pass yet. All right? And I will lay thy cities waste. Right? And you notice America is filled with cities, man. All right? There's more cities here in America than states or provinces. There's a reason for that. All right? And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Now here's the point, verse 6, Therefore as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood. Right, so the Lord is preparing right now. The Lord is preparing that blood for Esau. You know? And blood shall pursue thee, right? And that's the point. Because only time something can pursue you is if you're running from it. That's what that's talking about. And that's what you got Esau doing. Esau is running from their judgment. But the Lord is pursuing them. That blood is pursuing them. The Lord is on their heels, man. All right? That's why you got these devils right now trying to cast off that whole idea of them being the Edomites. But that blood is pursuing them, and it's going to catch them, all right? So if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, right? And that's the point. This blood, which is symbolic to their judgment, is pursuing them. And only time something could pursue you, you got to be running from it, all right? And that's what these devils doing. They're trying to run from their identity. They're trying to run from who they really are, all right? Isaiah, the 35th chapter, all right? I'm going to close it up, but there's plenty of scriptures that show that Esau is spoken of or well documented in future prophecy, all right? Future prophecy. When you read Revelation, the 11th chapter, the 18th verse, all right? Those who destroy the earth are going to be destroyed. Who that's dealing with, vocab? Is that dealing with the Arabs? No, that's dealing with the so-called white man, Esau, man. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and we waiting. All right, the ball in your court, man. We waiting on you to. And I'm talking about vocab Malone. We waiting on you to produce any information, man, showing that the Edomites have already been destroyed, and all you other people that's coming up against this truth, whatever rallying cry you coming with, all right, whether you're saying that Esau is the Arabs, produce the information, man. And I don't want to see no written, no document, no opinionated, nothing opinionated. We want to see through the scriptures, all right? So with that, shalom.